Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Gerald. I'm surprised that you texted me. How can I help you?
My brother is on a business trip, right?
Yes, he is.
What's for dinner today?
I made beefsteak. You said that you don't want any dinner, so there's nothing left for you.
Huh? What do you mean?
I thought you were eating out. What should I do then?
What are you talking about? Make it now.
What?
You're my brother's wife, right? So you're supposed to cook for me too. Don't cut corners just because your husband is away on a business trip.
I'm not cutting corners. I thought you said that you don't want dinner. Besides, I'm not your wife anyway.
You're such a cocky woman. Looks like my brother got married to a boring wife. He graduated from a prestigious university, like most of our family members. I can't believe he got married to a high school graduate like you. You're so uneducated that you can't even think ahead. My dead parents are probably crying in heaven right now. They had such high hopes for my brother.
I don't care what you say about me, but could you please stop saying bad things about my husband?
Huh? You can't even cook well. Do you think you have the right to give me an order?
I didn't give you any order. Besides, it's not that I didn't want to cook for you. It's because you said that you don't want dinner.
You've been making a lot of excuses. Will you stop that immediately? I wonder why my brother took someone like you as his wife. You're really useless.
I've said it many times, but I don't think it's right to speak ill of my husband. I mean, I didn't know that you are that kind of person.
I don't show my true nature in front of others. After all, I'm a college student with a bright future. So I have to behave well in public, right? I've been a good boy all my life. I've been learning these techniques since I was a kid, because my parents have been comparing me to my superior brother.
Sorry to hear that, but personality is something that comes naturally, you know? So I think you should change your way of thinking. You're good at what you do, so you should use that to your advantage.
Shut up. You're just a high school graduate. Don't you realize that you're a disgrace to our family?
Disgrace? That's a terrible thing to say. You don't have to go that far. Your parents were happy when I got married to your brother. They said that they're glad your brother found a good wife. Also, my husband is very devoted to me.
That can't be true. Don't be delusional.
I'm not delusional. Your parents were very sensible and kind people.
Don't talk about my parents anymore. As your punishment for ordering me around, you must cook me dinner.
What did you say? Do you mean now?
Yes, of course. You got something to complain about?
No, I got it. I'll make it with what I have in the fridge.
I'll be at the station soon, so make it in 30 minutes.
I can only make easy dishes if you only give me 30 minutes. Do you have any request?
I'm sick of hearing you complaining all the time. Stop yammering and get on with it. If you don't make me a satisfactory dinner, I'll punish you further.
I'll leave the food on the table.
Hey, what's with that food? Are you trying to make me eat garbage?
I had the ingredients for meatball pasta, so I made it. I tasted it and it wasn't bad. I only had 30 minutes, so that's the only dish I could make.
A college student with bright future like me shouldn't eat meatball pasta.
What do you mean?
I threw that dish in the trash.
Seriously?
Can't you cook better food than that? There's no nutritional balance in that dish. What are you going to do to me if I lose my ability to learn because I'm malnourished? It'll affect my future employment too.
It's just one meal, so you don't have to worry about being malnourished.
Don't be ridiculous.
Besides, the only dinner I can make from the ingredients in the fridge was that dish. I didn't have much ingredients. I should have done some grocery shopping. Sorry about that.
I told you, didn't I? I said I'd punish you even more if you didn't make a satisfactory dinner.
I see. Are you telling me that you weren't satisfied? I think there was enough to fill your stomach.
How can you say that with such a lousy dish? There's no way I could be satisfied with that. Don't make me laugh. I'm going to punish you.
Punish me?
Of course. I'm punishing you for not satisfying me with your cooking. Why don't you satisfy my body instead?
What are you talking about? Please, stop joking. I'm your sister-in-law.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm having a rough time at college. I'm under a lot of stress. My girlfriend ran away from me. I need to relieve my stress by punishing you.
Give me a break. I think you've gone too far with your joke.
I'm not joking. It's your punishment.
I don't understand. If you don't stop joking, I'll tell my husband.
Fine. My brother's on a business trip, right? He won't even come to help you.
I need you to stop, Gerald.
If you refuse, I'll tell my brother that you seduced me while he was on a business trip. I've always been a good boy, even in front of my brother. So he will definitely believe what I say. So there's nothing you can do.
Are you threatening me?
I told you this is your punishment, didn't I? If you think I'm threatening you, you're welcome to think so. I wonder what my brother would think about you seducing me while he wasn't around. I'm curious about that.
You're such a terrible person. My husband will definitely believe me.
Then you can just text him now.
Cut it out. My husband is doing an important job. I can't cause him unnecessary worry.
I know. You'll make him worry if you text him. Then shut up and do something nice with me. It's the only way you can keep your current position as my brother's wife.
I decline. I'm not going to take you up on such a threat.
Hey, Sarah. You're in your room, right? Reply to me. I know you're there.
What do you want?
How dare you lock yourself in your room yesterday?
Of course I did. My husband isn't here, so I have to protect myself.
I had no choice than to back down yesterday. Do you think I'll just give up because you locked the door? I'll make sure you get punished. You're going to do something good with me today.
Never. I'd rather die. I'm not going to let you enter my room.
Is that so? Where do you think I am right now?
Well,
if you won't let me in the room, I'll have to go in there by force.
What are you doing? Please, don't be rough. You're breaking the door.
I'm breaking the door.
Huh?
If you let me enter your room, I can stop.
I refuse. If you dare to enter my room, I'll jump from the second floor.
Oh well, I'm stressed out too, you know. Breaking down doors is a good way to release it. Let's get serious now.
Hey, don't do that. You're really breaking down the door. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Shut up. My brother's not here, so let me have fun with you. It's not a big problem anyway. I'm never gonna stop until I do something good with you.
Are you crazy? I'm your brother's wife.
It's so secretive, and that's what I love about it. It's going to be a blast. You can even take a video to prove it.
What? I won't let you do that.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, you're breaking down the whole door. I want you to stop. Do you know what will happen to you if you do this?
Huh? Nothing will happen to me. I was seduced by you. It's a scenario where I did something I shouldn't with you. It's your fault. Of course, my brother will believe me because I'm good at what I do. By the way, I'm going to tell your parents that you were seducing me.
What a person you are. You're going to break the door, Gerald. Stop it.
Huh?
What now?
I got a message from my brother.
From my husband? What did he say?
He said he's looking for me right now. He asked me where I am.
Why don't you answer honestly?
What the hell did you do?
I don't know.
Liar. You must have done something behind my back. Otherwise, my brother, who's on a business trip, wouldn't be looking for me. He wants me to come out so he can talk to me. What the hell did you do to me?
Actually, I called my husband last night.
Why did you do that?
Why? Because you were threatening me.
I told you not to tell my brother, didn't I?
Even if you say so, I'm your brother's wife. We don't keep secrets from each other.
So what? My brother accused you, right?
Why?
Because you were seducing me while he was away on a business trip.
How can that be? My husband totally believed my story.
What?
Well, he was terribly shocked. He said that he can't believe his brother, whom he trusted, would do such a thing to his own wife.
You must have misunderstood him. I know he was telling you that he was shocked because you were seducing me.
Are you stupid? How could I have misunderstood such a serious matter?
And what did my brother say?
He said, "You've been a good boy all your life, and you never got scolded. You studied hard and was always the smartest in your class."
Of course. That's my brother. He knows me so well.
But
what?
my husband said that being born to an elite family might have brought a negative effect on your character development, that you turned out to be such a terrible person. Your brother sounded so sad.
Huh?
He said he was sorry, but he was glad that your parents weren't around. My husband was just sad to hear that his brother has done such a terrible thing.
My brother would never say that. He told me that I'm good at what I do all the time. He said he wished he'd grown up like me. He was always praising me. Even when I was applying to college, he said he believes in me. That's why I have no doubt that he'll trust everything I tell him.
I don't think your brother will believe everything you tell him. What you just said was quite selfish.
Oh, I got a message from my brother again.
Because he's looking for you, right? Anyway, my husband just texted me.
What did he say?
He finished his business trip early, so he'll be home soon. He said never to let you enter the room.
Why didn't he tell me earlier?
Because you were banging on the door like you were about to break it down. That's why. I missed the timing to reply to his message.
What the? My brother told me to get away from your room? He wants me to come to his place right now.
Oh my, you better get going then. You don't know what he'll do when he's really angry.
Shut up. Hey you! How dare you talk to my brother about everything? I was scolded so badly since last night.
Good morning, Gerald. Just as I expected. My husband's yelling echoed through the house. I heard everything. I've never heard my husband's voice like that before.
My parents never yelled at me like that. I've never had anyone yell at me in my life. It's your fault that I have to go through this humiliation. I'm even more stressed out now. How are you going to take responsibility for this?
That's none of my business. You deserve that.
This is what happens when you don't listen to me. If you just let me play with you, my brother wouldn't have come home. It's all your fault. My brother already left for work, didn't he? Now come to my room.
Huh? Stop blabbering nonsense. I'm not your slave, okay?
You're the one who should be punished. If you won't come, I'll go to your room.
I can't believe you have no common sense at all. I'm not your wife, okay? Your brother just lectured you a lot about common sense, didn't he?
Then get out of this house.
What did you say? Why should I do that?
I don't want someone who can't satisfy me.
I'm so dumbfounded. Why are you still saying that? Your brother is sighing.
That was last night, wasn't it? My brother already went to work, so it's none of my business. If you won't come, I'll go over there myself. If you don't like it, get out of this house.
My husband's taking a day off today after a business trip. He got off work earlier than he was supposed to. It's all your fault.
What do you mean?
Don't you understand? It means I have my husband by my side.
Don't say random things. Are you thinking about winding me up?
That's not what I meant. My husband is reading your message. He's so furious that his face has turned red.
Huh? Are you serious?
Of course I am. If you think I'm lying, you can come to my room.
You're lying, right?
I'm not. My husband was helping you out financially, right? He said something about you being too busy with your studies and not being able to get a part-time job. That's a lie, isn't it? You used the money my husband gave you to play with around, didn't you?
What are you talking about? I stay in the lab after class and study till late at night. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, really? How come you, who don't even do part-time job, manage to buy things like clothes and bags from luxurious brands? I've been responsible for the housework in this house. Every time I do the laundry or clean the house, I've always wondered about that. A student like you couldn't possibly afford all that stuff.
You were entering my room without my permission. That's trespassing. I'm gonna call the police.
Do you have any common sense? I'm your family, remember? I live with you and I'm in charge of the house. How can you accuse me for trespassing just because I entered your room? Anyway, my husband is furious with you.
Are you still showing this message exchange to my brother?
Yeah, I just told you that, didn't I? And you know what? My husband said he's going to stop giving you financial support. He also said that he won't forgive you for treating his precious wife as if she were some sort of slave.
Why would he do that? It doesn't make any sense.
My husband also said that he'll never forgive you for trying to attack me while he was on a business trip.
There's no way my brother would say that. You're just saying that on your own. This is my house too. Why don't you just leave?
You didn't know anything about the ownership of this house? After your parents died, the house is inherited by my husband. You were a student, so he had no choice. He was going to share the property with you eventually. Anyway, legally, it's my husband's house. That means it's also my house since I'm his wife. Aren't you the one who should be leaving?
That's not gonna happen, even if you try to round me up. I'm a student with a bright future. My brother won't abandon me.
Maybe you're the only one who thinks so. My husband said that he and his parents are responsible for what happened to you. That's why he said that he's going to sanction you.
That's a lie.
He said that the world isn't that simple. You need to keep your feet on the ground. You have to experience both good things and bad things for your own sake.
Why the hell should I be sanctioned? It all started with you. It's because you didn't cook dinner for me, right?
You said you don't need dinner because you'd be late. You should at least do something about your own dinner.
Mom would have made it for me.
I'm sorry. I'm not your mother, Gerald. Besides, I made you dinner. You're the one who complained about the dinner I worked so hard to make in 30 minutes.
Shut up. Stop talking nonsense. Anyway, I don't want my brother to cut off my financial support. If I can't shop, I won't be popular with women. My pride won't allow it.
You've got a twisted personality, you know that?
It's none of your business. I don't deserve to be told what to do.
Gerald, listen to me.
What now?
I don't know how to say this, but...
Just say it.
My husband wants to kick you out of this house.
What? Kicking me out? What do you mean?
He said you don't show any remorse. You have no idea what you've done.
I don't understand.
I know that your family is responsible for the distortion of your character. But your brother said that he can't take care of you anymore.
Wait a minute. I'm still a student. How am I supposed to make a living if I get kicked out?
Your brother wants you to figure that out on your own too. You may be a student, but you're an adult now. He wants you to take care of yourself.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I know, but my husband says so.
Hold on a sec. You're the one who has to convince him. Please. He'll listen to you, won't he? Please, Sarah.
What? You're disgusting. I don't want you to call my name. You were the one threatening me.
Don't say that. We've lived together as a family, right?
Even if I forgive you, I don't think my husband would ever forgive you.
What?
My husband said he would never forgive you for trying to seduce me. He said he can't let you live in this house.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to seduce you. I was trying to punish you.
That's a funny way to think, isn't it? Why should I be punished by you? I don't understand.
I apologize then. I'm sorry. So you're gonna have to convince my brother. If I am evicted from this house without financial assistance, you can at least imagine what would happen to me, right?
You're a student with a brilliant future, aren't you? You should be able to survive on your own. I'm sure your dead parents would wish the same for you. That's why I won't try to convince my husband. For your parents' and my husband's sake, I think you should learn to live on your own.
I told you, I can't do it. Sarah, I'm sorry. Please, forgive me.
I can't do that. And my husband is very upset too. So I'm going to block your number from now on. Before my husband leaves this room, you need to pack up and leave.
I can't believe this is really happening.
Gerald, who had never been scolded by others in his entire life, was scolded by his own brother for the first time. And he was kicked out of the house too. For a while, he asked my husband for money. But gradually, he gave up because my husband treated him coldly. He is now working part-time after college and living quietly in a dirty, shabby apartment. It seems that he is experiencing the life of a struggling student. I can only hope that this experience will have a positive impact on his life in the future. We are trying to get Gerald to live on his own. Me and my husband have found a new house, moved in, and are living in peace. In the future, we plan to sell the family home and divide the property with Gerald.
Jade, do you have a moment?
Good evening, Eva. How have you been today?
There's something I want to tell you.
What is it?
Lucas is my pride and joy. He's an outstanding son that I could never be ashamed of anywhere.
Yes, he is truly an amazing person.
But honestly, I can't come to terms with you being his wife.
What do you mean by that?
Have you been properly fulfilling your duties as a wife?
I've been trying my best, but is there an issue?
Lucas hasn't been coming home lately, has he? It must be because you've been behaving poorly as a wife.
I thought he hadn't been coming home due to being busy with work.
That's just an excuse. For a son to not come home, that's failing as a wife.
I apologize, but how did you know about Lucas?
He told me himself.
Is that so?
Make a home he wants to return to.
What should I do?
First, cook the meals that he likes and keep the house constantly clean. That's the basics.
I thought I was doing that.
Thinking isn't enough. Take it more seriously. Lucas is special. He's your husband.
Yeah.
Also, understand Lucas's feelings more. Always be considerate of what he's thinking.
I always prioritize Lucas above all.
Really? Is it the reason he doesn't come home because you're not supporting him enough?
Okay, I'll work harder.
Your efforts won't matter if he doesn't feel them. Making him feel at ease is crucial.
I understand.
You still have much to learn. Always consider what would make him happy.
Yes, I'll keep that in mind.
Lucas is my treasure. If you don't cherish him more, I won't forgive you.
Understood. I'll be more careful from now on.
Jade, why are you lounging around during such a busy time? Shouldn't you be the one contacting me?
Eva?
You're being so carefree. It's irritating.
I'm sorry.
Where are you right now?
Eva, what's going on all of a sudden? I'm at home right now. What is it?
Well, that's convenient then. I'll be heading over there soon. I need to sort out some belongings.
Huh?
You don't seem to understand anything, so let me explain simply. The truth is, we need to discuss Lucas's inheritance.
Inheritance? But his funeral was only 2 days ago.
Yes, you may not know this, but he was supposed to leave me quite a sum of money. It was his final act of devotion to his mother. I plan to use it to secure a comfortable retirement life.
I see. Securing a comfortable retirement, even using your son's inheritance, huh?
But you know what, Jade? I won't give you a single penny of my son's inheritance.
Huh?
I heard a bit from Lucas that you were on the verge of divorcing him.
Well, yes, that's true.
Then you're practically a stranger. I absolutely won't give my son's inheritance to an outsider like you.
Do you know the reason we were divorcing?
That could only be because you failed as a wife and he lost affection for you. So you have no rights. I don't give money to outsiders.
Is that so?
Then understand this. Leave that house today.
Huh?
Don't me. The house you and Lucas lived in was under his name. My son's house is essentially my house as his parent. There's the inheritance issue too. This is set in stone. So from now on, I'll be living in that house. Leave all his belongings and get out immediately. Of course, you'll have to take your own belongings with you. You're not going to make selfish demands to stay, are you? If you were on the verge of divorce, you have no need to be in this house anymore, right?
Well, I suppose that's true.
Very well then. Goodbye.
Do you really think that was his wish?
What are you talking about? Of course. He is my son. It's natural for him to devote everything to me.
He was your precious son, but not everything about him will have anything to do with our marriage.
No matter what you say, it's irrelevant. I have the right to receive his inheritance.
About that inheritance?
What?
I will never forget the last words he said to me. Please don't ever tell Mother about this.
That's a lie. Lucas would never say such a thing.
Whether you believe it or not is up to you. But it's a fact that he entrusted everything to me.
I don't want to hear your excuses. You have no right to his inheritance. What do you mean?
To put it simply, the circumstances are more complicated than what you're thinking. Jade, I hope you've been doing okay. I'm sorry to have put you through all this. Lucy, there's no need to worry about me. Thank you for everything during my brother's funeral. Of course, Lucy. Thank you as well. How are you feeling? Have you been able to settle down a bit? I didn't even have a chance to process things with all the procedures and tasks. It was a funeral in the midst of us trying to divorce, so... I see. That makes sense.
I heard you came down with a fever after the funeral too. How are you feeling now?
I'm doing fine now. Sorry for worrying you. With my busy work schedule, I had built up a lot of fatigue, and then the funeral happened, so that was probably the cause.
I understand. You must have been really exhausted.
Thank you for handling everything properly, despite the difficulties between you and my brother.
No, not at all.
Actually, when I was feeling sick, it seems my mother made a terrible misunderstanding and caused you trouble, so I reached out.
Yeah. I assume she's staying at that house now.
Indeed, it seems that way. My mother doesn't seem to fully understand about inheritance issues, and my father is quite troubled over it.
I see.
I know this is inconvenient timing, but would you be able to meet up? I'd like to discuss the current situation, including what's going on with my mother, and talk about next steps.
Understood. I'm staying at a hotel downtown. It's close to your place. So, would you be okay meeting at the cafe in the hotel?
Got it. I'll head over right away.
Lucy, thank you for everything, even amid the difficult funeral proceedings. You should take some rest.
I'm all right, but thank you for your concern. Let's talk at the cafe.
Yes, I'll be waiting. Let's discuss the situation.
Yes, there's a lot we need to talk about.
You're absolutely right. I really appreciate your help.
Likewise, I want to cooperate with you to resolve this.
Jade, can you explain what's going on? I'm sure you set up this whole thing. I know you did. Answer me now. What is this all of a sudden? Don't play dumb when you know what's happening. It's about the house, obviously. The real estate agent just came by and said I have to move out soon or else I'll be trespassing. I'm pretty sure the house was purchased under Lucas's name. I haven't heard anything about it being transferred to your name. And apparently it's already been sold too. Ah, I guess Lucas didn't tell you that part. He was probably planning to tell you everything after it was all done, Eva. What on earth are you talking about? You heard that Lucas and I were about to get divorced. What does that have to do with the house title? Well, the reason I wanted a divorce was because Lucas was cheating on me. What? There's no way he would ever cheat. You must be lying. You're the one who cheated, aren't you? Well, I can understand why you'd think that about your son you raised so preciously. But then, why is the house in my name? But let me explain. When his affair came to light, I demanded compensation from him for his infidelity. However, Lucas had been lavishing so much money on his mistress that our savings of nearly $100,000 from just 6 months ago had dwindled down to less than $1,500. $100,000 down to $1,500? And that includes money he took from our joint accounts as well. It's a lie. I don't believe it. He took money he wasn't supposed to touch without my permission as his wife. I wanted to demand he pay it back, but I knew he was broke. Ultimately, I felt so disgusted that I just wanted to cut ties completely after the divorce. So we agreed I would take the house we had been living in and all the furniture, appliances inside as compensation from him. That's when I transferred the house title into my name and sold the whole property to a real estate company. I can't believe my son would do such a thing. You're the one who needs to get out. Huh? Eva, please face reality. He's gone, and the facts can't be changed. But why wasn't I told any of this? Lucas surely found it difficult to tell you, but this is the truth. So, what am I supposed to do now? You'll have to find a new life for yourself. I can't help you anymore. How could you do this?
Even so, the real estate agent kindly allowed us to stay until the funeral was over.
Even if it's true about the infidelity and money, selling my son's property that was essentially his legacy, that's going too far. That house originally belonged to Lucas, which means it was partly mine too. Selling it without consulting me is unacceptable.
What are you talking about? That was our house, mine and Lucas's. You didn't live there, so there was no need to consult you. If Lucas hadn't cheated, he wouldn't have squandered all our money on his mistress, and I wouldn't have had to accept the house and belongings as compensation.
So this mistress who seduced my son is the root cause of everything. Tell me her name and where she lives, so I can at least give her a piece of my mind.
Were you not acquainted with her already?
Huh? Who?
It's Grace.
Huh? Grace?
The woman you introduced to Lucas a year ago, saying she'd make a suitable wife? That's who Lucas started his affair with after you pushed them together. That was the beginning of their relationship.
No, that can't be true.
Also, there seems to be some misunderstanding about the inheritance. He did not leave any kind of will. In this case, the legal heirs will inherit his estate.
Well, I know as his mother, I have rights to his assets.
I'm afraid in this case, as the legal spouse, I'm actually the sole heir entitled to what little assets he had left.
Huh.
You see, this is connected to what I was saying earlier. Lucas had depleted even his personal premarital savings, spoiling Grace. He was virtually penniless when...
Nonsense! My son had a proper job and was on his way up the corporate ladder. He must have an inheritance.
I did my research and found out that it was a complete and utter mess.
Oh my God!
I can show you the bank statements if you'd like. We can process this properly through lawyers, but he was completely drained financially.
I don't want to hear any more.
I see. Then please leave today.
Oh no! This can't be! I can't believe Lucas did that. He was always so diligent and my pride and joy.
I understand that.
Why didn't he tell me anything?
I'm sure it was difficult for Lucas to open up about it, but this is reality now.
How could he do this to me? I wish he had told me something, anything.
Hey, do you have some time right now? If you're busy, we can talk another time. Just let me know. Lucy, I'm not too busy at all. Is everything okay? Thank you for taking my call the other day, even though it was so sudden. I really appreciate you listening to my situation. I'm sorry my mother also went to your home yesterday and caused more trouble. No, it seems she still doesn't quite understand, does she? After yesterday's incident, I realized telling her anything further would be pointless. Yes, I feel the same way. I discussed it with my father, and we're worried this may inconvenience you as well. Could I explain what we're planning to do from here? Absolutely, please do. If there's any way I can help or cooperate, let me know. Thank you.
I have something important to tell you. I've been trying to call you and you're not picking up. Where are you? Are you screening my calls? Stop playing silly games and answer the phone right now. It's an emergency. What's going on?
What is it? I'm at work right now.
I just went to your parents' home. There were complete strangers living there.
If it was my parents' home, they moved away last year.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Didn't I tell you that? My parents were supposed to send a change of address postcard.
What? Oh, if you were looking for me, I don't live with my parents anymore, since my workplace is far away now. Well, then where are you staying now? Tell me. I'm temporarily staying at a friend's place. A friend's place? Where? Tell me. I'm coming over right now. I won't tell you. We are no longer related. That doesn't matter. You became part of this family when you married my son. Even if Lucas has passed away, the fact that you married into this family hasn't changed. You have an obligation to support me. No, there is no such law. And I've already filed paperwork at the municipal office to legally terminate my relation to you. What? What does that mean? It means I've legally severed ties with my deceased spouse's family members like yourself. So I am no longer your daughter-in-law. What? You're not? Oh, and your own daughter actually advised me to do that, by the way. My daughter told you to do that? Normally, I wouldn't need to go that far. But she probably thought I should because you're trouble. I didn't originally intend to do that either, though. Anyway, since we're now strangers, I have no obligation to tell you my current address or support you financially. Then what am I supposed to do? Eva, you'll have to figure out your own living situation. That's the best thing to focus on. But I'm really struggling here. Don't you still have your daughter to help you? She won't help me at this point. You'll just have to manage on your own. I don't want any involvement anymore either. Oh, that's right. Your husband divorced you, didn't he? Huh? How did you know that? I never told you. Lucy told me a lot of things. After Lucas's fatal accident, it came out that he was actually on his way to meet his mistress when it happened. And you were the one who had introduced Grace to Lucas, claiming she was just a childhood friend when you really meant for her to be his new partner. When your husband and daughter found out the real reason you introduced her was to pressure me out, your husband was furious and divorced you. I heard that Lucy also cut ties with you. But I never imagined it would turn out like this. I only wanted Lucas to be happy. While the outcome was indeed unexpected, encouraging your son into an affair was already wrong. Hey, I need your help. What? I have nowhere to go. No home, no family, no inheritance. More importantly, I'm the mother of the man you vowed to spend your life with. The legalities don't matter. Our connection through Lucas alone should allow us to continue our lives together, right? Are you forgetting that I was deeply hurt by his betrayal and was the one pursuing the divorce? Huh? You repeatedly bullied me as a daughter-in-law, so I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. I apologize for everything. The harassment, Lucas's actions, all of it. I'm so sorry. So please, let's move forward together. You think a mere apology will make me forgive you? I took legal action to sever ties because I don't want any involvement. How can you not help me when I'm apologizing? Help me! It's impossible, Eva. I have my own life now and don't want to dwell on the past. Don't say that! Any further discussion is pointless. Jade, I'm so sorry for calling you this early. I really needed to reach out to you. Yes? I'm truly sorry. Please, let me apologize for everything. What's wrong, Eva? I realize now that I was completely in the wrong. I've been so cruel to you and I deeply regret it. I'm glad to hear that, but it doesn't matter anymore. The truth is, I'm out of money. I have no one else to turn to. No money? That's right. I have no inheritance, and I've been disowned by everyone. After all the awful things I've done to you, it took hitting rock bottom for me to realize my mistakes. So, what are you expecting from me? Jade, please, help me! Help you? Why should I? It pains me to ask you, but you're the only person I have left. If you could forgive me, I'll do anything. Forgiveness is out of the question. I'm truly sorry for how I've acted, and I regret my past behavior. But it's too late for apologies now. Stay out of my life. Don't be so cold. I was just about to cut ties and block you for good. You're lying, aren't you? Let's move on and start fresh. Don't joke like that. Help me, please. Jade, I'm begging you. After that, Eva apparently tried asking her relatives for help as a last resort. But of course, they all coldly turned her away, and nobody was willing to help her. She became homeless with nowhere to go, forced to live alone. I've heard her living situation was extremely difficult, struggling even to afford daily meals. She started working part-time jobs, but it seemed very hard trying to make ends meet while paying rent for a rundown apartment. It was the consequences of her own actions coming back to bite her. As for me, I've been happily enjoying my single life. Once I've had a little more time to settle down, I'm thinking of taking up a new hobby or class.
I have a favor. Are you busy right now?
I'm busy. What's up?
Can you go get Tylenol on your way home? The big brother has a fever. He's sleeping, so I can't leave the house.
Sorry, I can't. I'm going to be late again today. Why don't you just go to the pharmacy? You can leave the house for a little bit. Oh, you don't have to make my dinner.
Didn't you say this morning that you were going to finish early today?
I had to change my plan. It's work, can't be helped.
I understand, but aren't you worried about your son? He has a fever. Besides, don't you think it'd be a disaster if your father catches his cold?
Huh? It's just your fault for not taking a good care of the family. What do you think I'm letting you be a housewife for? You're supposed to take care of the kids so they don't get a fever.
I quit my job because you asked me to take care of your father. I'm not a housewife because I want to. Have you forgotten?
Can you make more money than me? It's more efficient for me to focus on my job than for you to make pennies. And if I have to take care of the house, it makes no sense. Can't you even understand that?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about money. I'm just saying maybe you could take some time to think about your family. The kids are going to forget you. Don't you love your children?
Who's taking care of you guys? If I collapse, we all collapse. Do you understand that? Think about the reality.
I understand and I'm grateful, but I wish you'd take time to focus on your family once in a while. I wish I had more time to talk with you. You leave me taking care of your father. He's paralyzed and can't move, but his brain is still working. You should talk to him once in a while.
I told you, I'm busy. I don't have time to deal with old man.
He takes it out on me when the kids cry. Lately, he's even started taking it out on them too. If you could say something to him, I think he would understand a little better. Also, I'm thinking about taking him to a nursery home.
What? You're going to put my parent in a nursery home? You're a home wife, right? What are you staying home for? You're supposed to take care of everything in the house perfectly. You want to cut corners?
I'm not saying like that, but there are cases where a professional would make both of us happier than an amateur caregiver. I just thought it would be better for him. Anyway, your son has a fever. I'd like to take him to the doctor if possible. He's got a high fever and he's suffering. I don't have time to deal with your father's selfishness. Please come home as soon as you can and help me.
I can't. He'll be okay in the morning. You're overreacting. Which is more important if you compare it to my work? If you don't take care of my dad, you'll get in trouble. If you really want to put him in a nursery home, use your savings to pay for it.
Huh? Why would you say that?
You're so picky. Anyway, I still have to work. Take out my suit for tomorrow, And my shoes were dirty yesterday, so polish them up. It's your job to make sure your husband looks good. Make sure you do your job. I'll turn my phone off. Don't call me.
Understood. I was exhausted from taking care of my father-in-law and raising children perfectly all by myself. But now that they are in elementary school, their body is getting stronger and stronger, and recently it has been a little easier for me to handle them. Except for taking care of the father-in-law. It was just when I thought that I had to start thinking about my future. I'm sorry for contacting you suddenly. Are you Mr. Kyle's wife, Emma? Yes, that's right. Who are you? I'm your husband's agent. An agent? What agent? Yes, my name is Ashley Stone. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer? Why does a lawyer need me? Mr. Kyle, your husband wishes to divorce you. What? You suddenly reached me and what are you saying? Well, please listen until the end. The reasons for divorce are economic abuse and moral harassment. Economic abuse and moral harassment? Huh? Aren't you talking to a wrong person? I have no idea at all. This is rude. The husband works and the wife takes care of the house. If the couple agrees to each other, there is no problem at all. However, you make Mr. Kyle put all the salary he earns into the house budget, and you give him an allowance of $100 a month. Other expenses are almost unacceptable, and he can't choose to wear a tie or a pair of socks. Don't you think this is economic abuse? There is a reason for that. It's true that if you only look at the cash, it's not much, but he uses his other credit cards freely. You bring up your father-in-law's care and childcare and deny his efforts. You tell him to go earn money and force him to work excessively while you don't. Are you thinking that domestic violence and harassment are committed by men against women? You're being lazy and spending your time at home, but you force your husband to work hard. Your words and actions constitute harassment. Wait, I'm not harassing him. I have proof. If he sues you, you'll have to get divorced. You'll have to send your children to children's home. Mr. Kyle says that if you sign the papers, he won't ask for anything. What do you think? No way. What proof do you have? I haven't done anything wrong and I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me talk to my husband. I'm sorry, but I would appreciate it if you could talk to him through me. I'm his lawyer. Can you tell me your license number? Oh, right. It has been on the news recently. How to spot a fake lawyer. Of course you don't want to be scammed. Sure, if you need it, then I'll give you my license number. You can look into it and feel comfortable. Thank you. Whenever you feel more comfortable, please give me a call. I look forward to hearing from you. I looked into the number and it appears that she is indeed an official lawyer. You call this a bolt from the blue. I didn't know what to do and I wanted to go crazy, but it happened all of a sudden.
Hey, my ex-wife, how are you? How have you been?
What do you want? I don't even want to talk to you.
Now we're officially divorced. The thought of finally being free from a boring person makes me so happy. I just wondered how you're feeling right now.
You think I feel good? Of course not.
It's your fault. You looked better when we first got married, but now you've become a boring old hag. You don't respect my parents. You're rebellious against me, and I don't want you as a woman or a wife. Only if you had some of your femininity left. I'm upset.
I don't care anymore. We're over. Leave me alone.
Now that I divorced you, I'm remarrying my young lawyer girlfriend. Well, since you signed the papers, I won't ask you anything. Good job. I'll leave you alone. I'm glad we got divorced by agreement.
I'm more concerned about how I'm going to live with my 2 kids from tomorrow.
I don't think you'll be able to find a decent job after being a housewife for so long. You can't even be a stripper if you're old. Compared to you, Ashley is different. She's younger than you, she's smarter than you, and she's a good woman who works hard. I don't have to worry about financial abuse.
Ashley is a lawyer, right? You two seem to be very close.
Yeah, I'm getting remarried.
What? Remarry? To that lawyer? That's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't care. I can choose who I remarry to. Unlike women, men can remarry right away. She seemed to want to take some time off, but it's better for women to get married early, you know. I want to be with her too.
I'm surprised, but I expected it.
Huh? What?
You took the wrong move at the end, you stupid.
Huh?
Nothing. Good luck. I don't want to say this, but you surprisingly look good, so I don't think the girls will leave you alone.
What do you mean surprisingly? I make good money too.
Right. Well, I hope I never see you again. Take care.
Yeah, bye.
Long time no see, Miss Emma. Do you remember me? Oh, the lawyer from back then. Long time no see. What can I do for you? I'm sure I don't have to talk to you anymore. I'd like to ask you a few questions. What did you do to him?
What did I do to him? What do you mean? What is it all of a sudden?
He had always been so calm, so handsome, but now he's wearing a shabby suit and a mismatched tie, and his shirt is wrinkled and has a dirty collar. What is this?
And he has terrible taste?
Yes, I'm surprised. I knew it was you.
No, that's his original taste. I was like, I can't even shut my mouth. I had to at least dress him for work, let alone in daily wear.
But he won't listen to me no matter what I say.
I'm sure that's true. I had to force him to decide what he was going to wear in the morning. I had to decide from head to toe. Most of the clothes were semi-custom made because he's tall. His ties and shoes were expensive, but they get ruined very easily, so I had to take good care of them. He looks like mature, but he needs a lot of help.
Where did that wonderful Kyle go?
Thank you, that was my work. From now on, please do your best so that you can create a wonderful man. You got married, right? Congratulations. I wish you all the best.
Are you trying to get back at me?
Of course not.
Let me tell you, Kyle and I did not have the kind of relationship you think we had. We only started dating after you guys got divorced.
That can't be true. Kyle told me that. The day he filed for divorce, he said he'd marry you. He wouldn't say such a thing if you weren't even dating. You're a lawyer, right? Don't lie to me.
You have proof?
What?
Do you have any proof that Kyle and I were dating?
You were indeed a lawyer. You are so calm. I have no proof.
Then you won't win in court.
I don't care about court. I'm not even thinking about it.
What?
The only thing you can get from winning in court is money. As long as I get affidavit that states the reason for the divorce and proves that it's not my fault, there's no problem.
That's true, but Emma, are you okay? Aren't you pretending to be fine? Let's say that I had an affair with your husband and as a result I took him away from you. Wouldn't you hate me?
Not at all.
What?
Not at all. I would rather appreciate you. I do have 2 children, and I sometimes worried about what we are going to do now that we have lost their father. However, I have finished paying for the student insurance for both children from my husband's savings, and I have finished the car loan and the house loan. He said he needed the car and the house, so I received the property division in cash, and I got the custody of the children. Child support will be deducted from his paycheck, and if he fails to pay it, his accounts will be suspended. I have no problem with that. I think I can raise my children.
He has a high income, so wasn't it regrettable to let him go? It would have been a great loss for you and your children. Aren't you pretending to be fine?
You want me to pretend? I'm really not playing anything. Besides, what I just said, my husband has placed his parent in an expensive nursing home. He said he would put him in a nursing home and live with you as newlyweds. Such a happy guy, isn't he? I really don't think he has cash right now. And you don't have any money either, right?
Huh? What's it all of a sudden?
The internet is so convenient nowadays. If you know the name and the license number, you can find out all kinds of things, even information on disciplinary actions.
What? What are you talking about?
You've been suspended by the Bar Association for 6 months.
What the hell? Don't be rude. That is a contempt.
Your income has been suspended for 6 months, and since you abandoned your clients, you've lost your trust. You are a lawyer and a saw proprietor at the same time. Trust comes first, right? It must be tough when you don't have a job.
Where did you hear such bullshit? A lawyer is an agent of justice. I don't put profits first. Don't say such bullshit.
Profit doesn't come first. You were punished because you used a deposit from your client to yourself, right? Doesn't that mean you wanted to make a profit?
I didn't use it. It's a misunderstanding. I diverted it into another matter, but I gave it back to him. This is what everyone does. There are just some people who make a big fuss about it.
If you use it without telling your client, of course that's not acceptable. And what's more, when we were going through our divorce, your business was suspended, right? Is it okay to work under the name of a lawyer? Isn't that illegal?
I was just helping my friend with my legal knowledge.
Isn't that unreasonable? In fact, when you first contacted me, you named yourself as a lawyer and you provided me your license number.
A number could be random, you idiot.
Are you a fake lawyer if you don't know what a license number is? There are many good lawyers, but I hear that the number of lawyers who can study but have problems is increasing. I have to be careful when I hire a lawyer. I heard there are some scams too.
How can you say that? It's a misunderstanding. Anyway, right now, Kyle only has his house and car as his property, and you don't seem to have any money either. I know you're having a hard time making a living, but good luck. Don't worry, money is just something you can earn again, and if we have love, we can make it work. We will be happy together. That's fine. By the way, everyone around him knows the truth, so there's no use pretending to be a good wife. Everyone? Who's everyone? Not only his relatives, but also his boss, colleagues, and some of his clients. Rumors seem to be spreading from everywhere. I don't know how far it has spread. Why? Why would it happen? You spread it, didn't you? On behalf of my husband who does nothing, I was the one who gave them seasonal greetings. Some of the wives are my personal friends. When I needed help, they were very kind to me as friends. I'm glad I was a good housewife. Besides, telling them what happened is necessary, isn't it? Why would you do that? Why? It's because you made up an abuse or moral harassment story that doesn't exist. I do have a little pride too. The evidence of abuse was a bullshit diary written by Kyle, wasn't it? That was horrible. I keep a parenting diary that also can be used as a household account book. You would have lost if we went to court. Then why didn't you go to court? I wanted to get rid of him as soon as possible. If the trial had taken long and he had started to argue for the divorce, it would have been a big problem. It would definitely be better to leave when he was ready to divorce me. That's how I decided. I think it was the right decision. You're pretending to be like that again? Why don't you just honestly say you're frustrated and you hate him? That's why he left you. If you say you were able to discipline him, then I could do it too. It'll be too late if you regret. Fine, I swear that will never happen. Then good luck. Hope you do your best.
Hey, how are you?
Who are you?
It's me, Kyle. You haven't forgotten me, have you?
I was wondering which Kyle you are, the ex-husband Kyle. I forgot about you.
It seems like you're doing well.
I'm fine. What can I do for you? There's nothing to talk about with you.
Hey, why don't we start over?
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden? Are you crazy? What happened to Ashley?
I don't know, she left.
What? She left? I don't understand.
She tells me to do this and that, but she can't do anything by herself. You know what? She claims to be a lawyer, but she only makes $30,000 a year. I've been tricked.
Maybe you're about the same as her. I guess it's both your faults.
What? What did you say? Don't get cocky.
I heard you lost a lot of work.
How did you know?
I don't think it's $30,000, but I have heard a lot about you. Rumors of a man who left his wife for a young mistress. It must be tough for a sales who deals with many women and families to be the subject of such rumors. Even though it's true, I feel sorry for you.
It's her fault. She was a useless woman. Dad says you were better than her. Aren't you happy?
No way. You want to start over? Hell no. I'd rather you stay away from us.
Don't say like that. The kids can at least take care of their grandpa now. It would be SCL for the kids to get in touch with him. I think it will be useful for their future.
I can't even imagine being in touch with an old man who yells and curses and throws things at you when he's in a bad mood. And you put him in a nursing home, didn't you? There's no need to take care of him, right?
No, it costs a lot of money and he caused problems, so he came back to my house.
What? That's tough. No wonder she left. I understand how she feels. A middle-aged man with no money and his parents to be taken care of?
I'm sorry. I apologize again. Please come back.
Of course not. Don't be silly.
I'm not kidding. Look, I'm in trouble. I need your help.
I told you too that I needed your help. What did you say to me back then? Don't tell me you forgot. I can't. I thought I should leave at least his number since he's the father of my children even though he's like that. But I decided to cut him off because he seemed to be doing nothing but causing trouble. I thought it was the best for my children. I am busy raising my 2 children, sometimes with the help of my parents, but I am managing it. I am a housewife, but if I work outside the home, I can be a housekeeper and they appreciate me. I am grateful for the experience I had. I was blessed with a good employer, and compared to the time I spent being treated like a slave by my ex-husband and ex-father-in-law, it's like heaven. Housewifery is a profound thing. My current hobby is to teach my children minimal housework happily so that they don't end up like my ex-husband.
Adrian, I need to talk to you. Recently, there have been some things about your behavior that have been bothering me.
Gianna, what's going on all of a sudden? Did I do something wrong?
Actually, lately you've been coming home late a lot, and I'm worried about what you're doing.
Oh, that. Well, I've just been out drinking with friends. You don't need to worry so much.
Even if it's with friends, coming home late every night isn't right, is it? Plus, I heard you were with a woman.
Oh, that. It's just an extension of work. It's important to communicate with business partners too.
For a work extension, it seems a bit much, doesn't it? And why didn't you tell me anything about it?
Because if I told you, you'd worry, right? That's why I didn't say anything.
Of course I would worry. We're married and it's not normal to frequently meet with other women.
Gianna, don't be so sensitive. I have my own way of doing things.
That's the problem. Don't you see that your way is negatively affecting our marriage?
You're overreacting. Our relationship is fine. There's no need for you to worry so much, Gianna.
Do you really think so? I feel anxious every day. I have no idea where you are or what you're doing.
Gianna, trust me. There's no way I would cheat.
But your behavior is suspicious. Why do you need to hide so much?
I'm not hiding anything. I just didn't want to make you worry unnecessarily.
I'm tired of that excuse. Explain it properly.
Explain what? It's just hanging out with friends. Nothing more, nothing less.
The frequency is too high for just hanging out with friends. And why is it always with women?
That's just a coincidence. It's nothing serious.
It's not just a coincidence. I want to trust you, but it's hard given the current situation.
It makes me sad that you doubt me so much.
I don't want to say these things either, but as long as your behavior doesn't change, my anxiety won't go away.
Then what am I supposed to do? I want to value both my work and my social life.
I want to understand, but there's a limit. Since we're married, shouldn't we be more open with each other?
Gianna, I think I'm being open.
That's a lie. If you were open, you would have explained things sooner.
Okay, I get it. I'll tell you more from now on, but I can't stop hanging out with my friends.
The problem isn't your friends. It's your attitude.
My attitude? Is it really that bad?
Yes, it is. You're acting like you're single even though we're married.
I understand what you're saying, Gianna, but try to understand me a little too.
I'm telling you there's a limit to my understanding. Depending on your actions, I don't know if this marriage can continue.
Gianna, don't be so serious. I care about you.
If you really think that, show it with your actions. I can't trust just words.
Actions, huh? Alright, I'll think about it a bit more. But you need to respect my freedom too.
It's fine to respect your freedom, but don't do anything that would ruin our relationship.
Got it. There's some truth in what you're saying, so I'll be careful. But I'll still hang out with my friends.
If that socializing causes problems, it will be too late by then.
Don't worry. Nothing's going to happen.
I'm sorry for surprising you like this. Am I seeing things? Or have I lost my mind? I can't believe this. Sis, what's going on all of a sudden? Hey, your husband came to our matchmaking office. What? What do you mean? He's already met with a few people. He's going on a date with a young woman tomorrow. Wait, hold on. I don't understand. This is definitely Adrian, right? I can't believe it, but look at the photo. What do you think? Yeah, it's Adrian. I can't believe he's actually cheating. How did it come to this? He has the nerve to cheat despite having you? I can't forgive this. Yeah, that's shocking too. But why are you working at a matchmaking office? Since when did you start that? What? Oh, actually, since last month. I quit the nightclub and was looking for a new job. You were just working at a nightclub in Times Square saying, I'm going to be the queen of Times Square. What happened? Why the sudden change? Oh, that. You know, the customers at nightclubs are mostly perverts. I thought it wasn't suitable for me. I wanted to find a job that suited me better.
So you switched to a matchmaking office. You're so free-spirited, Maya. Why that job?
Why, you ask? No particular reason. I started about a month ago. But more importantly, we need to talk about Adrian. Gianna, this is a really serious issue.
Right.
But why is he cheating again? Didn't Adrian cheat once before? I still remember that. I heard he cheated about 6 months into your marriage. That was really awful.
Yeah, back then he apologized desperately while crying, so I forgave him, saying it would be the last time. I really can't believe it.
So, less than 6 months later, he betrayed you again? He's a complete cheater. He hasn't learned anything.
I believed there wouldn't be a second time, but it's over now. I'm really shocked.
And it's not just cheating. Using a matchmaking service? It's unbelievable. To get professional help for cheating is really unimaginable.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words. It's too shocking. How did it come to this?
I don't think he's noticed me because I'm wearing a mask, but should I go over and slap him?
No, if you do that in public, you'll get arrested for assault. Doing that won't solve anything.
Oh, right. But I can't forgive him. It makes me so angry. Is there any other way?
Yeah, I'm thinking of divorcing Adrian. I said there wouldn't be a second time, and he betrayed me again, so it's over.
That's the right choice. Dump that guy quickly. There must be someone better for you, Gianna.
Tonight, I'm planning to present him with the divorce papers. I can't stand living like this anymore.
Well, but looking at Adrian's stupid face makes me so angry. Don't you want to make him regret it?
Well, yeah, but how? Do you have any good ideas?
You know, the person Adrian is supposed to go on a date with tomorrow is Elena.
Yeah?
She's a regular at our place, a really pure-hearted person. She hasn't found a match yet, but she's a really good person.
And?
I'll definitely tell Elena that Adrian is married, but I'm thinking of proposing a little plan to her.
Huh? What kind of plan?
I'll tell you later. Of course, only if Elena agrees.
You're not planning anything weird, are you? Is this really okay?
Who knows? Anyway, I want to involve Elena and give Adrian a shock. This is for justice.
Maya, what's gotten into you? I'm seriously angry at Adrian. Can this really solve anything?
I know. That's why I think we need to make Adrian realize his mistakes. Otherwise, he won't reflect on his actions.
I don't understand at all. But yeah, maybe Adrian does need a good lesson. Thanks, Maya.
But, Gianna, there's something important I need you to check.
What is it?
Can you go find out if you and Adrian are still married? This is really important.
Huh? We're not divorced. Why are you asking?
Well, in a matchmaking office, you need a single certificate to join. So there's a possibility that Adrian filed for divorce without you knowing.
That seems unlikely.
If that's the case, then he must have forged the certificate. That's a crime, so you need to check it out.
Got it.
Oh, and keep your evening free today. All right, see you later.
Adrian?
Yes?
Nice to meet you. I'm Elena, and I've been given the opportunity for a matchmaking date through the matchmaking office. Sorry for the sudden contact.
Oh, I see. Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian. Wow, I'm surprised. The counseling office contacted me suddenly and said, "We want to contact you directly." So I immediately accepted it. Elena, are you always this proactive? Am I really your type? Hey hey.
Oh, well...
Oh, sorry. I got too excited and started talking non-stop.
No, I'm happy. Well, to be honest, Adrian, you are totally my type.
Really? Yes!
Your facial features are so unique, almost like a foreigner, and you leave a strong impression. You kind of have a Johnny Depp vibe.
I've never been told that before. But now that I look closely, I guess I do resemble him a bit.
Your job is an office worker, right?
That's right. I'm just a regular employee now, and my salary is low, but the higher-ups have great expectations for me. I think I'll be the CEO in 2 months. I'm really amazing.
That's amazing. That truly shows you have talent.
Well, you could say I'm a genius, or something like that. I think so too.
That's really cool. You are amazing.
Don't praise me so much. It makes me a little embarrassed. You could say more, you know.
By the way, Adrian.
Yeah? Is there something on your mind? Feel free to say it.
About the place for tomorrow's matchmaking date. It was supposed to be at a restaurant, right?
Yes, that's right. That restaurant has a great atmosphere, and the food is delicious, so look forward to it.
But how about we change the location to somewhere a bit different?
Huh? Sure, but is there somewhere specific you'd like to go?
For example, a hotel?
What? But our date is during the day.
Is that a problem? I just thought it would be nice to talk at a hotel and relax.
Well, if you want that, it's totally fine with me. A hotel might be better.
Then it's settled. How about the Moya Hotel on 2nd Street?
Got it. Let's meet in front of the hotel at 2 p.m.
Actually, I'll get the room first, so Adrian, you can come in afterward.
Why? Wouldn't it be better to go in together? Is there a special reason?
Actually, it's not in my profile, but I have a hobby of cosplay.
Really? That's a surprise.
I want to show you my special outfit, so please wait for me in the room.
Got it. Can't wait. I'm really curious about what kind of cosplay it'll be.
Oh, and I have one more request.
What is it? What kind of request? Tell me anything.
Please come into the room as you were born.
Wait, you mean... Is that really okay? It's a bit embarrassing.
I like surprises, so please, do it for me.
Alright, Elena. I'll do anything for you. I'll prepare with everything I've got.
See you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I can't wait. I'm excited to see what kind of surprise awaits.
Gianna, let's rethink our plan. We need to make a stronger impact on him. Do you have any good ideas? Considering everything that's happened, we need to take a more advanced step. That's right. I've thought of a more dramatic way to make him really reflect. How? Not just scolding him, but what specific method will we use? Gianna, you will go in Elena's place. Meet him directly and give him a piece of your mind. Really? Isn't that risky? What if he finds out? Don't worry, you can do it. Meet him and show him how you'll handle it. All right, I'll go in her place. Don't worry. Actually, this is getting interesting. I can't wait to see his reaction. Yeah, just imagining Adrian's face is making me laugh. So let's confirm the place and time for tomorrow's date one more time. This is getting interesting.
Wait a minute. My head is spinning. What is going on?
What do you mean? It's exactly what it looks like. Are you kidding me? You really came in naked and then ran away like that? What were you thinking?
Why are you here?
Too bad for you. It's not Elena, it's me.
I don't even understand the situation. What's going on?
You fell right into our trap. The person you were messaging yesterday wasn't Elena. It was me.
What?
You've been using a matchmaking service, haven't you?
Well...
You don't need to play dumb. I know everything. Actually, my sister works there.
Maya works there?
She just started recently, and she leaked your information to me.
Seriously?
Using a matchmaking service while you have a wife? It's completely ridiculous. Why would you do such a thing? So, my sister suggested it to me. Let's get Elena to help and teach you a lesson.
What is this? Are you serious?
When I consulted Elena, she agreed readily. So I said, okay, I'll go on the date tomorrow. And I pretended to be her.
I thought she was unusually enthusiastic.
You were so excited, saying can't wait and all that. It was really gross.
Shut up, don't say that.
And you really came in as you were born, the epitome of a creep. Where are you now?
I'm in a nearby public restroom, putting my clothes back on.
So you ran all the way there naked? Unbelievable.
Yes, you had a face like a demon, so I was desperate to get away.
I feel sorry for anyone who saw you.
Some people did see me. It was really embarrassing.
Anyway, let's talk about what's next. First about us. We're getting a divorce, right?
No, that's...
You wanted to divorce me and marry another woman, right? That's why you used the matchmaking service.
That's not true. I just wanted to meet women I could have casual fun with.
Then you could have used dating sites or matching apps. Why go through a matchmaking service?
An old bad influence of mine recommended it. He said, pretending to be single and using a matchmaking service is incredibly thrilling. And he was right.
What a pathetic reason. I'm truly disgusted.
You wouldn't understand, being a woman.
Did that bad influence help you get the single certificate too?
Well, yeah.
My sister said you can't join a matchmaking service without a single certificate. So I thought you might have filed for divorce without telling me, but that wasn't the case. Which means it had to be forged, but you don't have the skills for that.
That's right. My friend is good at that stuff, so I paid him $400 to make it.
You're hopeless.
But that guy is really scary, so there was a part of me that couldn't refuse.
But you got a thrill out of using the matchmaking service, didn't you? You seemed to be having a great time on WhatsApp yesterday.
That was...
In any case, I'm divorcing a piece of trash like you. That's final.
Wait a minute.
What? You have no reason to cling to me now, right? You don't want to pay alimony, is that it?
That's right.
Gosh, you're such a jerk.
I don't have any money. I spent too much on dates with various women.
Shut up.
I accept the divorce, but please just spare me the alimony.
Don't be ridiculous, scum. I'm hiring a lawyer and will claim the maximum amount.
No way.
You'll get fired from your job, but you'll still have to pay the full amount.
Huh? Why would I get fired?
You have no idea the seriousness of what you've done, do you? Forging a single certificate and using it is document forgery and fraud. Even if it's your first offense, it could result in prison time. Do you understand?
Is it really that serious?
Of course it is. My sister's company has probably already reported it to the police. So once they confirm the facts, you'll be arrested immediately.
No way. But my friend said forgery isn't a big deal and laughed a lot about it.
You and your friend are both complete idiots.
Getting arrested was totally unexpected. No one told me.
I don't care.
Gianna, come on. Help me out somehow.
No way. I can't do anything, and I have no intention of helping you.
No way.
You betrayed me twice, and now you've embarrassed yourself like this. You're truly trash.
What the hell? It was just a momentary lapse in judgment, and now my life is over.
Curse your own stupidity. And one more thing.
What now?
You ran naked to the nearby public restroom, right?
Yeah, that's right.
This area is full of security cameras. If any of them caught you, that's another crime.
What?
There are also witnesses, so I'll report it to the police.
Give me a break. Are you trying to corner me even more?
I won't feel satisfied until I do this.
I'm really sorry. Please, just let it go.
Well, that's that then.
Gianna, wait!
Oh, I forgot to mention one thing.
Huh? Why would I get fired?
I said you looked like Johnny Depp, but of course, that was a lie. You actually believed it, which was really gross.
No, but if you look closely, I do resemble him. Especially around the eyes.
Where? You're more like a dirty Moai statue.
What? What the hell is that?
I never want to see your face again. You make me sick.
You don't have to go that far. You have a duty to help me. Because you're my wife.
No way. Go to hell. If you show your face around me again, I'll report you to the police. Remember that.
Come on, Gianna.
After that, Adrian was, of course, fired from his job. He was arrested for forging a single certificate and committing fraud. In court, he tearfully claimed his innocence, but the evidence was overwhelming and it didn't work at all. He was sentenced to prison and spent several years behind bars. Even after being released, I doubt it will be easy for him to reintegrate into society. His past actions will catch up with him, and finding a new job will be tough. But it's all his own doing. It has nothing to do with me anymore, so he can deal with it on his own. With my sister's help, I was able to start a new life. Now, I'm surrounded by people I can trust, and am living peaceful and happy days.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!